You're watching TVC Breakfast. It's time to go to Port Harcourt, where Uche Okoro is standing by now to let us know what Nigerians resident in Port Harcourt are saying on the headlines across Nigerian newspapers today. Uche, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Go ahead, it's over to you now.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much. All right, let me start this up quickly with the Daily Sun newspaper. More APC leaders resign over Muslim ticket. More APC leaders resign over the Muslim ticket. That's the headline here for the Daily Sun newspaper this morning. All right, so I'll continue with the Nation newspaper. Adamant ASUU rejects Buhari's end to strike call. Adamant ASUU rejects Buhari's end to strike call. That's the front page headline for the Nation newspaper. Then we have the Vanguard newspaper. We can't campaign for Tinubu again. Northern APC Christians. We can't campaign for Tinubu again. That's coming from the Northern APC Christians. Before I continue, let me just talk to my friend here on my left. Good morning to you. Just tell me your name.
My name is Prince Ikechukwu Obonna.
Ikechukwu. All right, so which of the headlines caught your interest this morning?
Adamant ASUU rejects Buhari's end to strike call. Let me talk about this, sir. Sir, ASUU have been on strike since February this year, and so pathetic that I'm a student of University of Calabar, to be precise, and we have been on strike since February this year, and the government have been doing nothing. They have been having meetings and meetings. The money that APC spent on the presidential ticket alone can fund ASUU. ASUU is right. I can't blame ASUU because some of them they are parents, they have children, and some of them need money to take care of themselves. They are aged, and you can't underpay them, and you want them to go back to school. You go back to school, you see that these people, they have been trying. If you don't pay them, they will stop the students. They will just collect money from the student, and the student is we the student that will bear the consequence of even we that is at home now. We have been passing through a lot, and I am calling on Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari and his administration to act. I call him Chris Ngiga and Adamu. You please take proactive measures to end this ASUU strike, because we the students, we are tired. We have been on strike since February this year, and it's really affecting us psychologically. Most of us, we don't have anything doing, and you see that we just wake up in the morning. They wake up in the morning, they will just watch television, and we have tried, we have suffered.
It's quite so refreshing and so interesting when we hear Nigerians respond and react to issues on the headlines, on the papers sometimes. One sometimes may underrate how much Nigerians know and how much they are passionate about some of these things. But when you hear them speak, you know that these people know what they want.
And even on the issue of the day now, the Muslim ticket of the APC, long before now, when the party, eventually when Asiwaju Tinubu came out with his decision, we had heard ordinary Nigerians on the street saying that these things didn't really matter to them, because as far as they were concerned, there was real hunger on the land, and it didn't come across like a particular tribe or a particular faith was having it better than others. These are real general issues, real national socio-economic issues that they just wanted addressed. And after all, even in the secular world, not politics now, we know how every one of us, those working, the formal sector, even in the informal sector, these things really do not matter. We see us mingling with ourselves. No one minds whether I'm the minority in a particular organization, as long as I'm fairly treated and my needs are met, and I have
I
something to be proud
when
about.
the issue of Sukuk loan was first.
That was also a debate, right?
Exactly.
That was also a
and so on and so forth. And yet, when the road is constructed, we see road said funded by Sukuk. Nobody is saying that no Christians should go to those roads. So nobody is saying that. We didn't see CAN. said that no, we don't want Christians to go to the
Even the vice president, we saw him, giving address after address, defending the initiative, to go that line, how it was indeed going to be more gains for the generality of Nigerians.
Yeah, I think basically our people, we all just have to be enlightened enough to understand how how these things work around the world. I remember that you mentioned the Sukuk fund. That preceded that's followed the issue of Islamic banking.
Yes, Islamic banking.
And in fact, I recall that there was a Christian bank that was also instituted after that time. Now the point there is, as far as world economy is concerned, there is what they call Islamic banking. Anybody who understands these things will know that there's this structure, there's an economic structure like that exists. Bringing it to Nigeria that is made up of Christians and Muslims and so many other religions, there's nothing wrong in that.
They forget that even the banking we have now is based on Christian tradition. Apart from the idea of usury, the banking system itself is based on Western tradition that is rooted in Christian faith. And the Muslims are not saying that we are not going to go to First Bank or any of those banks and so on because they come from that tradition. So we should forget that because that money is money. But if I spend 20,000 naira today, it doesn't say it is Muslim money or it's Christian money. It is money. If I eat, but today it's not shouting. No, I was made by a Muslim hand, and so don't touch it. Or a Christian hand, so it will bless you. Like that.
All right, I think Uche is back now. Let's go back to Port Harcourt. Uche is back to you now. Let's continue from where you stopped.
Well, let me apologize to our viewers on behalf of the network. The network is hardly ever our friend here from Port Harcourt, but well, let's see. We hope that the coming days will be better. The weather will be better, and network will be stronger. All right, I took a pause last time at the Vanguard newspaper, so let me continue with the Punch newspaper this morning. Police declare war on vote buyers. Deplore detectives. Police declare war on vote buyers. Deploy detectives. Police declare war on vote buyers. Deploy detectives. That's the Punch newspaper. Of course, let me have this one from a local paper here. National Star. Jailbreak. Sack all service chiefs. PDP tells Buhari. Sack all service chiefs. PDP tells Buhari. This is the National Star newspaper. And then I'll move quickly ahead to the Guardian newspaper this morning. You see the headline here. Travelers groan as summer fares spike 200%. NIM per economy seat. Travelers groan as summer fares spike 200%. That's for the Guardian newspaper. Last and by no means the least this morning is This Day newspaper. Lawal, politics. Tinubu is cornered. He's taking sides against Christians. To your tents, O Israel. Very, very interesting headline there for This Day newspaper. All right, so my very good friend here, Ikechukwu, right? He had a lot to say about ASUU strike, calling on the federal government to act quickly to call off that industrial action by the striking lecturers. Well, apart from ASUU strike, which other headline here do you think you would like to talk about?
I would like to talk on Tinubu choosing a Muslim as his choice vice. That's our vice running mate. Thank you. So the thing there is that you can't have a secular nation like Nigeria. Nigeria is not an Islamic nation where you choose and you see that Nigeria is shaking now. There have never been a time when we are divided like this. So what we should be doing now is just to appease everybody. We should. I suggested that you should just go. You should have gone to the north. Then you should have choose a Christian from the north. From his actions, we have seen that you have said that there is no Christian that is competent in the north.
Okay, well now let me ask you. Look at Nigeria today. We are currently in an administration that has a Muslim and a Christian. How much impact would you say that has had on our national development?
Let me answer your question, sir. if we have been if we are in a nation now, and currently now we have Christian and a Muslim and a Christian as a prayer advice. Yeah. So think and the Christians in the north have been killed like chickens. We have if you check the statistics now, Nigeria is I don't know. I've not confirmed.
You've not answered my question. Now, one sentence, if you can. How much impact has that? Look at insecurity, ASUU strike, and so on and so forth. Economic woes and so on. With a Christian-Muslim ticket as we have today, has that really helped us? Yes or no? Objectively speaking.
No, this administration failed us.
All right. The signals from Port Harcourt, no glitches here and there. Mm-hmm. The rains generally have been falling. The last few days has seen lots of rain. For Lagos,
it's been blustery.
Exactly.
It was blustery this morning.
Were we in a world of our own, or were you also feeling it?
No, the point there is you in Lagos. You in Lagos were your world of your own. But if you travel to the middle belt and all of that, it's perfect time for farmers. They love it the way it is.
Really?
The rain is so optimal, and it's amazing.
And that's essential.
It's interesting that when you talk about middle belt all the time, I always hear of stories of food. There's a youth couple who said that they were begging us to give us yam. What do we want to do with yam?
Unlike now,
we have had situations where you visit somebody in Benue or Nasarawa, for instance, and then what they have are yams to give you. And then you can't take them away because you don't have anywhere.
They're so many. They're so heavy.
You can't take them away. You begin to pray. Sorry. And the issue culturally, you are not giving gifts and you don't accept them.
Yes.
So it puts you in a very awkward situation.
But if anyone gives you a tuber of yam now, even just one, you should know the treasure that you've been given.
All right.